What's up, guys? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 6 of the Game Plan Pod. I'm Peter.
I'm Vincent.
And I'm Henry.
Let's get into this week's episode. P.S. You can listen to all of Season 1 and 2 on Spotify.
No sleep till!
It's 3-1 to Alonso. He flies one to right field. Back goes Brennan to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here!
Alright, let's start off with episode with playing Weddle and Poeltl. Let's start with Weddle first. Alright. So we need to
Well, you probably explain what Weddle. Explain what Weddle.
So Weddle is a football player guessing game. Basically, you have 8 tries on normal mode and 10 tries on hard mode.
Yep. And this is made for football.
All right.
They give you the team,
Yeah.
position,
Position,
age,
age,
number.
height.
Let's probably think of like a middle-aged guy,
All right, show me
somebody like 30, and like probably a good division. So probably like Cooper Kupp, maybe.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp. All right. Let's see.
All
Awful.
No, we got
All right.
nothing.
He's
All
not
right.
AFC.
He's in the AFC.
He's tall. Maybe he's a
not.
tight end.
So he's not. He's not offensive either.
He's not
Tall,
young.
He's not on offense, and he's not.
Unless it,
Oh, he's young. He's young.
Maybe I'm thinking like.
So like a
Go like
corner.
CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud.
But he's taller than 6'2". Oh yeah.
CJ Stroud. Houston. They're on Houston.
He's on Houston. He's on the defense. We knew that he was on the defense.
No. This is
Will
normal.
Anderson?
This is normal. So
Will
it's
Anderson.
it's only
Will
offense.
Anderson.
It's only offense.
Wait.
Hard mode is
Will
different.
Anderson.
Gotcha.
Will Anderson.
It's probably no. It's only offense.
No, because Will Anderson is right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's not Nico. Ooh, Reverend Jordan. Reverend Jordan.
It's probably Tank.
It's tight
Tight
end.
Tight end.
Oh, Schultz.
Schultz. Easy.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Do hard one now.
All right, yeah, hard mode.
All right.
All right.
Let's start with a
Now.
Giants player.
Let's go with
Give me like a
Fabio Carrique.
Fabio Carrique.
Let me get it first try. Ooh.
NFC East.
NFC East. He's
shorter
on the
than-
offense.
shorter than-
or special teams.
And he's either
Shorter than
26 or
six-
25.
Shorter than 6'1".
So he's probably a corner.
Probably. Ooh, look. What
No,
about?
we're
Whoa,
running-
whoa, whoa.
What about how tall is
What about Devonta Smith? He's like 20.
So he's on the offense, right?
Yeah.
Devonta Smith?
Okay. What a guess. He's 6
He's
foot.
on Philly though.
He's not on Philly.
He's 26.
And he's on the offense. So that means
Pollard?
think of the 2021
It might
draft
be
class.
Pollard. I think it might be Pollard.
Pollard.
6 feet tall. Oh, we're still on the offense.
Don't
Whoa,
go
whoa,
yet,
don't
don't go
guess
yet.
yet. Don't guess yet. Don't guess yet. How tall is he?
He's
Brian,
he's 6 foot.
No. Antonio Gibson, maybe? Antonio Gibson?
Could be. It could be.
Yeah, let's go with Antonio.
Gibson.
It's a running back.
It's a running back.
So it's
It's-
Tony Pollard.
Oh
Tony
wait, no, it
Pollard.
might be Rico Dowd.
Try Tony
Oh,
I
Pollard.
think.
he's
Oh, I
got
think
that.
Pollard's
No,
older
it's
than
Tony
that.
Pollard because it's.
I think Pollard's older than that, though.
Let's see.
Oh, it is
Pollard.
Pollard. That was not hard at all.
Yeah, all right. Let's
All right,
go.
let's
Let's
go.
move on to the Poeltl.
So Poeltl is the
NBA
NBA
player.
version
version of
of.
this. Oh, you guys are gonna have to catch it a little
NFL.
bit.
Let's not do that. All right, you could either show the silhouette, or we'll not do yet. It basically shows you like a black picture of the player.
Like the outline.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right, let's start off with let's just go Shea Gorgeous Alexander.
Shea Gorgeous Alexander.
All right. I don't think it's.
You have to click it.
I did. It's just not coming.
All right. all right. I'll do someone else. Go like Julius Randle. Click enter.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right, so we're in the West.
We're in the West. We're a forward. We're youngish.
He's shorter.
He's
Than 6'8".
shorter.
Numbers
Let's go
lower,
with Jalen
too.
Williams.
Jalen Williams.
Which one though?
Go with the one
With the
without
Y.
Without the Y.
Without the Y?
Jalen, yeah. Enter. Click enter.
West.
Well, we knew this.
He's high. He's taller than. So he's
Okay,
like
so he's and he's
6'6" or 6'7".
so he's between 22
older-
and not 29.
Could it be like?
Like what about like Kaminga?
Could it be like a Jaren Jackson Jr.?
No, he's taller than that,
Kuminga?
bro. What? And he's a center too.
Oh,
Kuminga?
6'8", you're right.
By Kaminga.
Kuminga. Yeah.
By Kaminga.
Kuminga's a good guess.
Come on.
He's
Okay.
not-
Didn't really help us out.
Not Northwest,
He's-
not
he's 6'8".
Pacific.
I don't know the divisions that well. We can't look the divisions up. Don't look the divisions up.
Who else?
Let's
What
go
about
with.
look at Ant-Man. Wait, what's Ant? What's
no,
what's
he's
Ant's
not a
number?
forward, He's not a forward.
Okay. It's not CAD. It's
And
not.
he's in OKC's division.
Okay, what's the other division then? Well, who's in OKC's division?
Timberwolves, Nuggets, Jazz,
So
and
it's none of those
and
teams.
Trailblazers.
What's the other division?
That's all I
That's
know.
all you know. So there's none of those teams.
Could be the Lakers.
Who? Who?
Rui?
I was just gonna say Rui. I think
Let's
Rui's
go
Rui's
Rui.
taller than that though. Rui's definitely taller than 6'8".
No, he's not. No,
No, he's not 6. He's not 6'6".
We need a guess. We need a guess. Just go.
How many tries do we have?
RUI.
RUI. Yeah.
He's 20. He's
And he's in the
26. He's
Pacific.
26.
He's 26 and he's in the Pacific though.
But so he's
He's not in the Pacific.
no, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's in the Pacific.
Yeah, but no,
No, he's not.
it has to have a check next.
I know. I'm saying that he's in the Pacific, so that wouldn't
Oh.
have worked to begin with. We don't know the divisions.
Yeah.
What about like Clippers? That's probably the Pacific too.
You could go Kings. You want to
Who?
go? There's Harrison Barnes. Oh wait, we got the age. 26.
He's 26. I said
26. What draft class could that
He's
be?
lower
though?
than 28.
Is it so different compared to the NFL?
So he's
like
in a
Wemby's-
range.
Wemby,
He's in
yeah.
like he's in a range like from 10 to like 25 right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The jersey number?
Yeah.
No, it can't be 10. It can't. It has to be 11. Because if it was 10, it would be It would be yellow.
Oh yeah.
So it's 10. It's 11 to 20.
Let's go Pelicans. I feel like Pelicans is a good guess.
Like Zion.
Maybe Zion.
Zion's 6'6". Yeah.
Zion goes
Zion.
So,
Oh.
alright, he's got the division, but he's
We don't-
always he's Zion's younger.
So then this guy has to be.
But he's in the southwest.
He's between 24 and 27. No,
Alright,
20.
let's go
No,
Zion.
no. This guy's 20. He's 27. He's 20. He's
No, he's
27.
20.
He's 27.
He's 26 right now. Let's
Oh,
see right
I
there.
didn't see that.
Let's go Zaire Williams on the Grizzlies. We haven't done that team yet. Zaire, just go ZAI.
Yeah, It's IRE.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
So
spelled.
ZIARE.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Is it him?
Memphis.
Memphis
He's on
Ja?
Memphis. We have two more
Wait,
guesses.
wait.
Two more guesses.
How we got in the number?
6'6".
He's 6'6".
What's job? Point guard? What does job
No,
play?
Pop's a point guard.
We have he's 26,
Two more
6'6".
guesses left.
Just think. So it's not JJJ. JJJ is a center.
Santi Aldama?
Vince Williams? Is that what his name is?
It's not Vince Williams. He's a guard. It might be Santi Aldama.
Wait, Desmond Bain.
He's a
Desmond
guard.
Bain.
He's a guard.
He's a guard.
Santi Aldama's tall though. Santi Aldama's taller than 6'6".
I'm just naming every guy on the Grizzlies. Ja, Desmond Bain, JJJ,
No, none of them.
What number's John?
Tillman's on the
Wait,
Celtics
what number
now.
is John?
12.
It's not John. It's not John.
John.
Bain's 20 something.
You know who would be a crazy snipe? I feel
What?
Lamar Stevens.
I don't even know who that is.
Should I type it?
I don't even know if he's on the Grizzlies. He was, but I don't know if he's like traded.
Derrick Rose is a guard, right?
There goes on the Grizzlies,
He's
right?
a guard.
They're so deep right now. Well, not in a good way. None of their starters are playing.
There's Vince Williams. You could guess.
I'll try
Yeah,
that.
I said Vince Williams,
Vince
but he's old and 26.
Really?
Vince Williams?
I don't even barely know who that is.
Alright, let's try it.
No.
He's
He's a
23.
guard.
Okay.
He's a guard.
The only player I have is Lamar Stevens. That's the
You can't think
only
of anybody
player.
else.
I mean, no.
I can't think of
'Cause
it.
I was-
Santi Aldama, that's the only one, but he's tall. He's like maybe 6'10" at least.
Right, this guy's gotta be 6'6".
He's got 6'6". He's 26, 6'6".
So the only guys I can think of are Tillman, who's traded. Wait, who they get for Tillman? Oh, but it's probably they get picks or money.
I don't remember. Alright, we get the
This
last
is
guess.
ridiculous.
We got one more guess.
Should we just heave it up? Should we just heave it?
I have a feeling that's wrong, but
But who else would it be though? Like at least we need options here to weigh. We need some options.
it's not Santi. It can't be. He's
Okay,
taller than
yeah.
6'6". Lamar Stevens is an option.
Is he on the Grizzlies still?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
This is
That's the only. That's the only thing. The
Are we
Grizzlies is like
sure-
the worst team.
Are we sure it's not Bane? Is he a guard?
He's a guard, 100%.
But he's tall though. It's like
He-
6'6" though.
He,
And same with Ja.
he's
Wait,
not
what?
26. He might be.
Should we,
No, we used-
it's
should
not
we go
bad.
10
Wait. What are the number options? So it's higher than.
Should we go
It's
with
between.
What number is
It's
Desmond
between
Bain?
11 and 25.
What number is Desmond
It
Bain?
can't
Where do you
be
see 11?
because 8.
No.
So if it was 8, 9, or 10, it'd be
Yeah.
yellow
Oh.
or
Should
green.
we go with? Should we go with?
Bane is like low number, I thought.
Bane's like 20 something, I think, like 26.
Maybe.
Do you know this guy's number? Something.
Not Bane.
Do you know this guy's number though?
Lamar Stevens?
Yeah.
No clue.
Like you couldn't even just guess.
That's it. That's the only player I've got.
Lamar Stevens or
All
Desmond
right.
Bain? Lamar Stevens.
Yeah, well, sure. I don't even know who that is.
I'm actually curious. Oh!
Oh! It was him!
What a snipe!
Wow. I don't know who the hell that is.
Wow.
Wow.
What a snipe!
Wow.
Wow. Last guess.
All right, let's head it over to NFL predictions for free agency. Let's do a new segment called "Will They Stay or Will They Go?" Where we basically give us a player and say, will they stay or will they go to a new team? First off, we have Kirk Cousins. Will they stay or will they go?
I'm pushing on this one right now because
There's
either way.
There's only one answer here, and the answer he's going. And you know where he's gonna go? Because I've seen multiple reports of this.
What?
The Atlanta Falcons. They like him. They like him over Fields. They like him better than Fields, which I don't know why, because he's coming off a torn Achilles.
Yeah.
They like him over than Fields, but I actually understand why their coaching staff would like him over Fields, because their coaching staff comes from the Rams. Hold on, let me finish real quick. The Rams, who coach Stafford, who has the same play style, not a very mobile kind of guy.
Yeah, see, I'm on like 50-50 right now because I think he might stay because the Vikings obviously could trade up for a quarterback. I don't think they will. But at the same time, like the Falcons have been looking into him a lot. So, but I think I'm going to go with stay.
I think he's gonna stay as
I
well.
think he's staying in Minnesota.
I think he's gonna stay in Minnesota.
Because
like he's gonna. I think he has so much heart that he's just gonna like maybe take a pay cut to stay even because like.
But the thing is also
I don't
for the
know
Vikings,
that he
Minnesota-
wants.
No.
You know how much he wants.
But you know
the
Vikings
he
want
wants
to.
a
Minnesota loves him and he loves Minnesota.
The Vikings want to bring him back though.
But
The
he wants a
Vikings
2-year, $90 million.
But the thing is with the Vikings, they want to bring him back
won't
because
do that.
Justin.
But he wants what he wants.
If they want to re-sign Justin Jefferson, I think Justin Jefferson.
He's gonna go to Atlanta.
He wants
Jefferson
back.
likes Cousins.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay,
Cousins
but
wants
Minnesota's
back.
got no money though. I don't think they have much money. So there's no way they're gonna pay Cousins, who's seeking $45 a year, even if he takes a pay cut. How much of a pay cut is he gonna take? Like not crazy. Like 2 years. It's still gonna be 2 years,
when you have
80.
Daniil Hunter potentially walking too.
Right, but you gotta pay Jay Jett as like the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Like he's gonna get like
He's gotta be.
5-year, like $200 million contract.
He's gotta be.
He's gotta be.
Yeah.
He's like Shohei basically.
Or he's gonna go to he can go wherever he wants. He can choose where he goes, essentially.
Exactly.
Because everyone likes him. So if he doesn't get an offer he likes from Minnesota, yes, it's not all about money, but I mean, you know, some of these guys you gotta look like some of these guys. Unfortunately, it is like some of these guys didn't grow up, you know, in the greatest places, and they want to take care of their family. So when you're getting offered millions of dollars more, they're gonna take that. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm not.
They're gonna take that. They're gonna take that offer. But I think he goes to Atlanta. I would love to see him go to Atlanta.
Cousins, I want him to stay.
I
I
like Atlanta. I want Atlanta because they have Bijan and Pitts. They're not doing anything with them. So give them an actual quarterback.
I just don't
I think
see-
they're gonna get
I don't see Cousins in
I
Atlanta.
think-
I don't see Fields on Atlanta. I don't.
I think Fields is going to go to Atlanta.
I don't see Cousins on Atlanta at all.
But-
I just don't see Atlanta having an above average or average quarterback besides Matt and Ryan.
Next one we have Mike Evans. Stay or go?
Go.
I think he's going to stay.
I think stay too.
I think he's gonna go. There's one team he's gonna go to. We also said that he wants to play with an elite quarterback.
Obviously,
and
no
the
Giants.
Perfect
Fit is the Chiefs.
perfect fit
No.
is the Kansas
No.
City Chiefs.
The pairing with Rashee
He's gonna go to the
Rice
Chiefs.
and the pairing with Rashee Rice.
He
that's
wants to
not
play with
that
an
good.
elite. It's not that he's not calling Baker an elite quarterback. I mean, he's not an elite quarterback. He's a good quarterback, but he wants to play with an elite
If he goes to
quarterback.
the Chiefs, they're going back to back.
He's
Oh.
back to back to back.
With Rashee Rice at 2.
And Travis
And
And
Kelce.
Travis
Kelce.
Kelce and Pacheco.
Doesn't matter with the defense.
And they're probably going to draft someone in the second round. There's so many wide receivers in this draft class. There's Neighbors, there's Odunze, there's Marv, there's Troy Franklin. There's so many
Donovan
guys
Mitchell.
that are going to fall. They're going to be insane.
Keon Coleman.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I think he's going to stay.
I just think
Baker? Oh, we're on
I think
Baker or Evans?
No, Evans.
Evans. I think it's going to stay as he just mentioned, falling over to our next free agent because I think that Baker's going to stay too to keep them both.
Baker's gonna
if
stay.
Baker stays, I think Mike Evans will stay.
I think Baker stays because you have to look. Baker was in like a very bad situation. Like he left the Browns, he went to the Panthers, he was getting bounced around. He found a home in Tampa Bay. He made the playoffs, and I think he's gonna. I mean, he won a playoff game too. He beat Philly, and he almost made it to the NFC Championship. So
Don't forget about that.
I think that he's gonna stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the next guy,
Hold on. I think I think Mike Evans and Baker are going to stay because, first of all, these two guys are the two priorities of the team. Mike Evans,
Correct.
That's
Mike Evans
two of their
been
biggest
putting-
pieces.
But they also
Mike
have.
Evans has been putting this team on his back
But-
for 10 years.
But there's also another guy you have to look at who's also on this list. Who's
Winfield and Levante.
who
David
also
are both free
both of
agents.
them are going to cost a lot of.
I think both of them go.
I think both of them.
I think
go.
both of them
Which
go.
one?
There's no way you let. There's no. I think
David
Levante.
and-
Well, they haven't used
David's
they
gone.
haven't used their franchise tag yet, so
You
that's
don't
the
have
thing.
to
They
put
haven't
under
used
a
their franchise.
tag. Like
Who are they going to tag though? Winfield.
They might
They
tag
tag
Winfield.
Winfield.
They might
You
tag.
can't tag Evans.
You can't tag Evans.
Baker.
Evans would.
They already said they're
not
not going to
plan
tag him.
that.
He's hitting free
You already
agency.
said that last year, right? Remember there was a whole last year before season started. It was like before fantasy football draft. I'm like, I'm not drafting Mike Evans because I heard, he might not play because like they weren't paying him.
Well, he allowed 1 year because he's never. I don't think he's ever gotten tagged before. So I think like his agent was like you can't do this. Like you've never gotten tagged before. Like it would be an issue if you got tagged and then you
Just
got tagged.
ball out, show what you're worth, and then
Well, which he did.
Yeah,
Which
he
he
did.
did.
He
That's
did.
it.
I mean, he's the most
Dude.
consistent wide receiver.
I had him.
Yeah, I had him in too.
He's the most consistent wide receiver in the NFL. He's had 1,000 yards
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
eight straight seasons. There's no reason why he shouldn't get a max contract.
His
Yeah.
draft class was insane.
Yeah, his draft class was very good.
Now, on to the next guy. The guy who I don't even want to talk about because I know where he's going and he's not going to stay with New York, and that's Saquon Barkley.
I have a lot to say about it.
He's, gonna,
That's a debate.
he's a Texan.
I think he's going.
He's a Texan.
I think he's leaving. I don't want him to, but I think he's going.
Do you want him to go, or do you want? Where do you think he's going to go, or what do you want him to do? It's kind of obvious what we all want him to do and
Yeah.
stay.
Obviously, we all
I
want
think
him
he's.
to.
We all want him to stay, but I think
And
he's gonna end up
to
going.
be honest with you, I think if we had any other general manager, he stays.
What?
I'm being so serious. I think if we have any other general manager, he stays because why?
he might be-
Why are you valuing? You're talking more about other guys, and you're even talking about Saquon.
You gotta think. Hold on. No one has been signed yet. It's not like it's being delayed. No one's been signed yet.
Yeah.
And I think there's been tampering going on too.
Because there's been reports that he's been calling C.J. Stroud about coming to the Texans. That's what came out a couple days ago.
Shane is taking his time right now because free agency
Look,
hasn't even
he
started yet.
wants to build a
this is-
team in the best possible way he can.
Oh yeah, so just let an
But at the end of the
all-time
but
great
look, if he has
Hall of
more
Fame- Hall of
money,
Fame
if
potential
he
running
has
backs,
more
yeah.
money to upgrade this team on the O line, I'm all for. Because then say at number 6 we take Malik Neighbors, I'm happy with that. Because
So hold
if
on.
we don't have an O line,
I question home.
say-
I have one
alright,
question though.
It was just shown. It was just shown that just last season.
So
No
who's the
O
running
line.
back?
No
Breida?
O
Breida?
line. If you let me finish,
Breida.
no O line.
Breida.
But second round, if we at all sign offensive linemen in free agency, second round, if we take Malik Neighbors first, one of those second round picks, I think we take Blake Corum.
Like Corum didn't even run a 4.5, or like a 4.6.
Alright, but he's
He
good.
ran like a 4.6. He's like Deuce Vaughn on steroids. No, it's not even no disrespect.
But like, look, Saquon's not. I want him to stay. I just think he's gonna go because I just think that they're not gonna move their offer from like 12.5 or 13 mil a year, and he wants like 16 mil a year, I think.
If
And
we
that's
don't
what.
have- if
and
we
with
don't
his
have
recent
Saquon-
but with his recent injury history, we can't give him 16 mil a year.
the only he got injured. The only reason why he's gotten 2 injuries. One was a torn ACL, and the other one wasn't his
No.
fault.
Which one?
His ankle. He got stepped on
Yeah.
his ankle.
He had
It
no,
caused
and
him to
also
roll.
this year, he missed 4 games. Remember? Shoulder.
Yeah,
His shoulder.
in the middle of the
Oh,
season.
right.
Was it his shoulder?
But he's like
He missed Buffalo game.
Yeah.
right.
No,
that
he
game?
came. No, he came back.
Right.
No, he came
Too
back
many
Buffalo.
ifs.
He came back Buffalo game.
did?
That was Daniel Jones' first missed game.
Too many ifs, but
Too many injuries.
as
But
much
what was? I
as
forgot what.
much.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was his
everything-
ankle.
well,
Okay,
every-
hold on,
well,
I have a question then. If we get rid of Saquon, would you sign Eckler?
Hell no!
His projected
Eckler.
contract.
Hell
His
no!
projected contract
No.
is 1
If
year,
we let Saquon go, I'm not signing a running back
I just draft one in
Why-
later in
why
the
not?
rounds.
because
I'll
I'm not
draft-
wasting. If I want to sign a
for
running
on a
back,
1-year contract.
no,
No.
he's
No.
he's regressing, and I want to.
Okay, here.
I'm
Okay,
drafting
here-
a running
here-
back.
Here's another
It's
question.
not hard to find a good running back.
Would you
Let's be
tag-
real.
would you-
Let's be real. It's not hard at all.
That's why I
If
said
you're
Blake
Joe
Corum,
Shane,
second or
hold
third.
on.
Blake Corum, second
Forget
or third
about
round.
forget about what you want to happen. You have to look at the relationships and the respectful because this is business. If you're Joe Shane, can you possibly tag Saquon again?
No.
I think he's. If we tag him again, he's gonna
Not
sit.
an option.
I want them to tag McKinney. That's what I think.
Yeah, we are in. Don't expect us to be good next year. Don't expect us to be good next year. Like I'm fully prepared for another miserable, depressing season with JJ McCarthy as our quarterback.
No, if JJ McCarthy, if we draft JJ, I don't even want to think about that
Here's
right
my
now.
take on
Because
Saquon.
we already have
Oh.
$38 million in cap space, and we're gonna sign like Paris Campbell to an extension with that money.
Stop, bro. Bears can't get out
As
of
much
here.
as I want Saquon, 100% in my head, what I'm thinking is that if he walks, he's been the identity of this team since he's been drafted.
So it's gone. Everything is gone. So
It's-
who's the
hold
face of
on.
the Giants though?
It's a new opportunity for a whole new organization with a new coach, new GM. Now you have a new face of the franchise. They're gonna draft a quarterback.
That's exactly. I swear to God, I on my life, I was gonna cut you off and say that. If we get rid of Saquon, we're
That's
drafting a
exactly
quarterback.
what I'm thinking.
Because
And it
hold
better
on.
not be JJ McCarthy.
Answer. Both of you
It
guys
better not
answer
be
this
J. It
question.
better not be JJ
If
McCarthy.
Drafting a quarterback.
if we get rid of
I've just made up my mind.
if we get rid of Saquon Barkley, hold on, listen. If we get rid of Saquon Barkley, who is the face of the franchise? Because obviously Mahomes, Burrow,
And it can't be a defensive player.
who is the face of the
It
franchise?
can't be a defensive
Because
player.
not one team in the NFL has a defensive player as their.
We
as
have
their,
zero good offensive players. Zero.
Who's the face of the franchise?
Zero.
Who
It's
is
gonna
the
be
face of the franchise?
and it will
K-Ball.
take
K-Ball.
It's not.
Dexter
You
Lawrence.
just said it's not defensive.
No, it'll be
can't-
Dexter
It can't be
Lawrence.
Dexter.
It can't be.
It would be Dexter.
It can't be defense. Who's the face of the franchise without Saquon?
I don't know.
We
Jalen
have
Hyatt?
zero good. That's why we're drafting someone. It's either neighbors or a wide receiver
or it's a quarterback.
Or,
Or-
a Denzel,
It's
or
not.
a-
We're not drafting an offensive lineman. There's no shot.
Not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I would be shocked.
But the thing is, I would be happy. I would be so happy with Joe All.
All right, so
Very
now
good.
you have a good offensive line. So you're basically the Patriots. Good offensive line, terrible besides everything else is terrible.
Well, no, yeah. Wow. If we get rid of Saquon and we don't do anything, this is what's gonna happen. We get rid of Saquon. We get rid of Saquon. We don't draft a single good offensive player. Wait, hold on. Let me
Offensive line.
let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase that. Oh my God! It just hit me. Whoever we're drafting a quarterback, if Saquon walks, that quarterback is going to be horrible. He has no offensive
Well,
line.
he's not going to start over Daniel Jones.
It's gonna be Daniel
Whichever
Jones just to get a
quarterback
contact.
plays is
on
going to
him.
have the word. He's going to be number 32 in the NFL. Could you think about it? We're not drafting an offensive lineman, and we're not drafting a
We're
wide
gonna sign
receiver.
it. We have to sign offensive lineman. We have to.
I think we're gonna sign offensive
Wow.
linemen, and
Wow. If Saquon goes, we're fucked. If Saquon goes, we're fucked. Wow. We're in bad shape, really. We really are in bad shape.
No, we're
speaking
not,
with-
bro.
All right,
What do you
well,
mean, no,
speaking
we're
with
not?
Not that bad.
speaking with the other giant, McKinney, do you think he stays or goes?
I think he got tagged.
I don't think.
I think
anyone
he gets
stays.
tagged, not
I
that he
think. I
stays.
think Joe is completely torching this team and making it his team. I think he's gonna.
doing?
He's not a good general manager.
What? Why?
Okay,
Bro, this is his second
Last year-
free-
Tell me why.
This is
I
his
will
second.
tell
you.
Look,
He
look,
signed
look.
Dale
This is
Jones
his
to a
second or third.
4-year, $160
Guaranteed
million
for 2
contract.
years. Guaranteed for 2 years.
Is this
to-
a second
to
or
let him
third?
prove himself.
He wasted.
Won a playoff
He
game.
wasted money on Matt Breida, Jahad Ward, Paris Campbell,
I'll give you that.
unnecessary
I'll
drafting,
give you
and
that.
his 2 draft classes were completely
Evan Neal is not his fault.
awful.
Evan Neal.
Yes, it is.
Fault.
Yes, it is.
Kayvon's good.
You're telling me.
Deontay
Okay,
Banks is
Going
good.
into the
Maybe
draft, you're
not
like,
his
Evan Neal,
fault.
this guy sucks.
Okay, maybe not his fault. Deontay Banks. I mean, like
He's good.
Don't
Deontay
even
Banks
get
is
me
good.
started about the
Deontay Banks good.
Okay,
Kayvon is
Schmitz-
good.
Schmitz-
Micah
okay, but your
McFadden.
first round pick should be good. You're looking at
Micah-
these teams.
round
The
5.
reason why the Chiefs are so good is
round
because of their
5.
draft
Who do we get in
class.
round 5?
Okay, that's
Who did we get?
one guy.
But who?
You're naming 3
Micah
guys.
McFadden.
You're naming 3 guys in the
John
last.
Michael, we have a center now in John Michael
He
Smith.
played maybe half the games. Maybe half the games. Hyatt is awful
Bro, he
because he
gets
doesn't
the
play.
ball.
Doesn't play.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric Gray is awful, and then we move on to the second.
Gray is awful.
Is awful. Wandale can't stay on the field, and when he does, he's
good.
he's good.
That's a second.
Okay, you drafted Josh Zudu. It's Zudu. You drafted who you drafted in the 4th. You drafted Belton, who didn't even play this year
No,
until
he
the last 3 weeks.
Belton could be good.
That Belton, I like.
Okay, but we're
Belton.
talking about right now.
I think that was a 4th round.
That's
steal.
true. You drafted
I think-
Jadavius Ward. Jadavius Owens, who hasn't even played a snap. You drafted who's the defensive lineman we drafted?
Oh yeah.
Jordan Riley.
Everyone liked him. They just didn't play him because of DJ
He was
Davis.
injured.
But I'm
No,
naming
no, they didn't
Out of-
play him.
That's
how
it, though,
many.
but,
But
like,
hold on.
Come on.
But difference makers. Name one. Because let's look at the Texans draft class for a second. You drafted.
The 2nd and 3rd pick.
Okay. You still look later. Tank Dell, a 3rd round pick.
They had a They have a different scheme, offensive scheme. That's why.
The
Our
two
offense-
draft classes
our
have
offense
been
was
two
like-
draft classes have been mid, so mid. Oh, and Daniel Bellinger too, mid.
You have to admit, our offense has been a cluster.
Then do something
It's
about
been
it.
awful before Shane came in here. He's trying to fix it as best as he can. He came in here
Exactly.
with what?
But the
He
problem,
came in here.
I'm
with
proving, but you're proving my point.
Marcus
now.
Johnson is the wide receiver 1. I'm just saying. So
You're
how
proving
is that
my
his
point.
fault?
You're proving
How
my
is that
point
his fault?
Because he's playing scared. He's playing scared.
Shane?
Yes, you're signing guys to a
We
1
won a
year.
playoff game.
How?
Exactly.
I don't even know how. We got better and we got worse at the same time. He's signing guys. The only splash we made last offseason was okay. Fantastic move. Why wouldn't we do that again? He's scared to make splashes.
Henry, free agency hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
We're not even getting connected to a single wide receiver.
You don't know that.
I've seen reports, dozens of reports about Mike Evans, about T. Higgins, about
Higgins got tagged.
But he can still. I think he can
No,
still
he got
negotiate.
tagged.
Okay, even that. Pittman, Mike Evans, Calvin Ridley.
He's not making a move.
Gabe Davis, Marquise Brown.
No, it
There's
wasn't rumor.
Bunch
It's-
of receivers.
It's
We haven't
possible
even gotten
landing
linked.
spots. That's what you've been
No,
seeing.
no, it's
just
links.
po-
No.
Yeah,
no,
that's what.
no.
That's what the links are. Possible
No,
landing spots.
rumors about
Yeah,
about,
the
about
possible
teams
landing-
being interested, not possible landing spots. Because the Yankees and the Yankees, similar to the Mets and the Yankees, the Giants, similar to the Mets and the Yankees, are possible landing spots with half the NFL. But we don't do anything.
The only thing I'm scared about is if we pull a Mets and plan for 2028.
That's what I'm
Oh
telling
my
you. That's what we're
God.
doing. We're playing scared. We're playing scared because we signed 100 below average guys. Why are we re-signing guys that we don't need? What did Paris
Jahad
Campbell
Ward's
do for
going.
us?
Paris Campbell's
good.
What did-
Paris Campbell was good before Giants?
Okay, but what did Jahad Ward do for us? What did
Jahad
Matt
Ward-
Breida? What did Matt Breida
Nothing.
do for us?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Matt
nothing.
Breida, they
nothing,
can they
nothing.
can cut him
We
probably.
we signed like 5 running backs. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember that because we thought that Saquon was going to sit out the season. That's why.
Oh yeah. Remember
We thought that
what's his
Saquon
name?
was sitting.
James Robinson.
Yeah, we signed James Robb, but then we released him.
All right, let's continue the list. Pollard, is he staying or going?
He's staying.
He's staying. There's just,
I think he's gone.
I think he's staying.
I don't think they like him, but where's he gonna go?
No,
I mean,
I don't-
he was like the He's Alexander Madison.
Oh yeah, Alexander Madison got cut by that.
Dalvin Cook. Every time Dalvin Cook was out, he would do insane in
Ball
fantasy,
out.
and the same with Zeke. And then they played awful when they had their chance. I don't know.
I can see they're similar. I think he's.
I think
staying.
Pollard's gone.
I think he stays just because
where,
the
though?
Cowboys really have no other options.
To
the
where?
Cowboys, they're gonna make a splash.
To where,
somewhere
though?
else. I don't know, but
To
I think
where?
he's gone. I don't know.
Can he?
Chris Jones.
I have a sick feeling.
I
Because
think
I
he
have a sick
stays.
feeling Saquon walks and we sign Swift. I have a sick feeling.
No,
I have a sick
Oh my
feeling.
God, bro.
Please don't bring that up.
If we
Please.
sign a running back and it's not Saquon,
Hold on, unless because if Saquon gets signed to the Texans for like 4 years, 70 mil, I'm gonna laugh because he's not worth that. No running back is worth
no.
that.
No way.
And then if we get like
That's the best-
Swift
that's
for
the
like
best
1
running
year,
back.
5 million, I'm gonna be all right. Like you just saved a bunch of money.
I don't want to sign a running back. You know why? It's not that hard to find a gem in the draft.
Really not,
It's
but
really not at
It's
all.
not.
but
It's not.
we made an
Isaiah
attempt.
Pacheco, 7th round
But
pick.
we made an attempt with Eric Gray.
That's
Okay.
different.
But that's the thing.
Why is that different though?
Because he didn't.
start.
He didn't play. He had Saquon. The only.
But he
time-
got his opportunity a
he
couple
didn't. No, he
times.
didn't.
A couple times. A
No.
couple times.
Breida was the
the
RB.
RB3.
Breedy was the RB1 over him.
Well, obviously that's a problem.
But that's the thing.
You
They
can't
drafted
outbeat
him just for
Breida.
depth. I think they just drafted him to see what they had.
This is
in
why the NBA.
This is why I
and
hate
the
the Giants.
This is why the
I hate the
NBA.
Giants.
That's just
This is
somehow
why
right.
the NBA and the NFL are different. because NFL,
Everybody gets used in the NBA too.
everybody gets their opportunity. Like you'll have Usman Jang playing fourth quarter minutes for OKC because they're like testing him
Or the G League,
options.
or the minors for baseball, or the
Yeah,
minors
exactly.
for hockey too.
NFL,
The NFL, they don't have that.
Practice
They
squad.
just throw them into the team. There's no minors or anything developed
It's the
league.
name, practice squad. You're the practice squad.
Because Eric Gray
Practice
will never get a shot. Never get a shot. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's good. But this all goes back to Joe Shane because you're drafting guys that aren't going to be used. You look at Puka Nacua. There are gems in the later rounds. There are gems.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
always.
100%.
So then do a better job. Maybe it's scouting.
Maybe.
Because our drafting has always been horrendous. Always been horrendous. Every year.
The only good draft picks we've had recently:
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter,
Saquon.
Kayvon, Saquon,
Banks.
Thomas.
Thomas was awful at first, though.
Awful.
Awful at
Awful.
first.
But then he's
He was the
developed.
worst player in the draft first year, and then the best player in the draft second.
But we were all thought that Evan Neal was going to be the same thing. But
Yeah.
he's bad after 2 years, and he has ankle injuries too now.
I don't know about Evan Neal. I don't think he's going to
I
be
don't
good.
know.
All right, let's head over to Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
He's not going anywhere.
Staying. He's staying. That's why they tagged him as Jarius Sneed. 100%. So they can keep both.
If they get Mike Evans, I don't know how they have money. How do they have money?
Because they're not. Who are they paying besides Mahomes? I feel like everyone's on a rookie
Travis
contract.
Kelce.
They have
What about
to pay
Travis
Chris
Kelce?
Jones.
What about they're going to have to pay Chris Jones probably. And if
But
they,
then- but then-
if they want to
Three
keep,
guys.
they're letting Sneed. Look, they tagged Sneed, but they said they're allowing him to look for a trade with a team that'll give him the contract if the Chiefs don't offer him a good one that he likes. That's what it is.
They're not paying anybody. That's the problem. That's really the problem.
What about Kelsey?
I don't know what he's getting paid, but you look. But like it all goes back to drafting. All these guys are on rookie contracts. McDuffie, Sneed, Rice, Bolton, Karlaftis,
Humphrey.
Karlaftis,
Creed Humphrey.
Humphrey.
I was like,
We just named like 6-7 guys.
Yeah, and they're all on
stars,
rookie contracts.
all on rookie
All on
contracts.
rookie contract.
It's all about drafting. I'm telling you, it's all about drafting
and a little bit of coaching.
and coaching too. But
Brian
of course,
Burns.
coaching. All right, next guy, Brian Burns.
He's
Go. He's going.
He's gone.
He's going.
Where?
He's going.
Would you take him?
I would want him.
Would I take him? Of course I would.
I would
For
want
what
him.
though? In a trade, I think.
No, he's a
Is
free
he a free agent?
He's a free
Yeah.
agent.
He's a free agent.
I would take him. I would like to have
He's
him.
gone.
I think he's going though. He's
I'm
going.
not willingly signing with the Panthers.
That's crazy.
Who would willingly sign with the Panthers?
That's also another problem with the
Or Adam
NFL.
Thielen.
There's just so many problems. It's all about money. It really is all about money. It really is.
Oh, it should
Unfortunately,
be all about money. That's how it works.
but as a fan, it's I don't know.
All right. Austin Eckler.
He's gone. He's
I
not
think he's.
staying.
I think.
I don't know.
I think he's.
Unless Harbaugh wants to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I think
whoa,
he's
whoa,
staying.
whoa, whoa! Blake Corum. What did they get Blake Corum?
Yeah, he's gone.
They let Eckler walk and they get
Honestly,
Corum.
Echo's gone, bro. I would not want
Gone.
him.
Gone. Then I'm going with.
I don't
Russell.
want-
They don't have money. They have to bring Keenan Allen back. Wait.
No,
is it
Keenan Allen's
Mike,
not-
Mike Williams.
They don't have to
Mike
bring anybody
Williams.
back.
Yeah, Mike Williams.
Mike Williams is like he's not going to cost that much.
Yeah.
And you let him walk.
Austin
and
Eckler,
get
I
like
think is
AD.
gone. I think Austin Eckler's gone.
I think
Wow. Wow.
Derrick Henry.
He's gone.
Gone.
He's
100%.
already
To
gone.
where?
100%.
Ravens.
I was just going to
Ravens.
say that.
I'm telling you, they were almost done. It was an almost done deal with the Ravens. The Titans had.
Hold on,
but they
hold
got-
on.
I forgot what
So
happened.
you're telling me that Saquon goes to Houston, Derrick Henry goes to the Ravens. The next guy is Josh Jacobs, who I would assume we all think is going to stay, probably.
I think he's
right?
staying. I think he's staying.
Who's our running back one? If we don't draft one, who's our running back?
You know what?
Or
If
draft.
At
we-
this
if we
point,
don't draft
at this
one.
point, I'm telling you, at this point,
I miss
I'm
the
just
Wayne
gonna,
Gallon
I'm just gonna sit back and watch what they do. We have no input on what they do in the front office
Because
obviously.
you realize that if we let Saquon
so
walk,
we can't do anything.
we don't
about
have a strong suit in the passing game because we don't even have a quarterback or receivers. We don't have a strong suit in the running game because we don't have an offensive line or a running back.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna
We
do.
might
We're
have-
gonna need a lot of.
This is a lot of questions.
We're
This
gonna need a lot
offseason-
of Jason Pinnock pick sixes.
This offseason is a lot of questions with the Giants right now. A lot of questions.
Who's a free agent next year? Anybody big for the Giants?
I don't think. I don't know.
Because if it is, then I don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't.
I don't think so.
See a world where this team is good next year. Unfortunately, because if we let Saquon walk, there goes everything.
We need Saquon.
There goes everything. Everything, unless you trade him somehow.
If you put the transitional tag on him
And
and
then you
trade
trade
him,
him.
I wouldn't.
That's
Because-
that's a possibility.
Because
I wouldn't mind that for one reason because if
That's
you
trade
get
him for like
Because
Diggs.
if you get no,
Who?
Diggs.
I don't think Diggs is leaving his Buffalo, but I'm just saying.
That'd be horrible for Buffalo. Why would they even do that?
I'm just saying. But also they also have James Cook already, so I don't think they. Look, I think if they trade Saquon, if they put the transitional tag and they trade him,
and Waller might be gone too.
Oh, he might retire.
He might retire.
He hasn't made his.
He might retire.
He hasn't.
The rapping game.
He might retire.
He hasn't made up his decision yet.
A report came out saying yesterday that he decided to not retire, and then
An hour later,
he said that he hasn't made up his mind yet. So, if we lose Waller
We're a team
and Saquon,
we have a team option for Waller. No, it doesn't matter if you retire.
but we just
No.
we lose Waller.
We would get like $7 million cap back, but then have $6 million dead cap. That's what it is apparently.
The problem is
Because
we
it's
lose
2
Waller
years.
though. We don't have a wide receiver 1.
Tight end.
We don't have a tight end 1. We don't have a running back 1. We don't have a quarterback 1. We don't have an offensive
We have
line.
2 second-round picks.
But they're going to use it on a defensive line.
Look. One of those picks in the second round.
I can't, bro. Let me be a GM. It's not rocket science, bro. It's not rocket science.
In the second round, what I think they might do is that if they whatever they do in the first round, say they take like a receiver and offensive lineman, I think they're going to take a quarterback in one of those picks. Honestly,
Second round.
I think that
I would take Bo Nix.
I think Bo Nix might fall to them. I think people are saying.
I think Bo Nix is going to fall.
I
We
think
get neighbors Knicks.
I would take that
I
any
would
day
love
of the
that.
week.
I would
Any
love
day of the
that.
week, I'm taking that.
Bo Nix looks
Any
great.
day of the week, I'm taking that. Or there's also another name to look out. Troy Franklin, a wide receiver in Oregon. Over 1,000 yards too.
Oh, I like Troy.
With Bo Nix. He's over 1,000
he
yards
was
with Bo Nix.
That was his wide receiver 1, right?
That was wide receiver 1. Yeah.
I like Troy Franklin.
So if I don't know what's gonna happen.
What about Jerry Rice's son?
We met with him.
Do we actually?
Yeah, he said he liked it.
The Niners met with Frank Gore's son and Jerry Rice's son.
When I thought you said we met with him, I actually thought you meant like us.
No, I said the Giants.
I know. No,
My bad, the Giants.
All right, let's move on to number 11. Our number 11 player, Jalen Johnson.
He's gonna
Stay. I think they're gonna
They've
get.
got too much money to
Yeah,
play.
they can't too much.
This is all he's gonna say, but this is the only comment I'm gonna make about the Bears today. Because I made a few comments about them. If they're not good next year, they don't deserve to be good ever again. Ever
Look at
again.
me. The entire fan base and team.
I don't even care about Caleb Williams anymore.
The entire fan base and team wants Justin Fields.
I don't even care about that anymore.
Why would you
have
getting Caleb?
You have
I know. I know they're getting
Caleb's a
Caleb, but
bear.
I don't know why.
Caleb's ESPN might as well already just put Caleb on the roster. He's
Yeah.
a bear. Question is, who are they going to sign? Because if they're not good next year, then I'm just I hope they're bad. They deserve to be bad.
Do they realize they could have Fields, Marvin
Harrison,
DJ
and
Moore?
DJ
How
Moore,
crazy would that be?
and then get like Olu at
While
9,
trading down?
and then get Olu at 9.
Oh my god.
Do they realize that? Or?
I don't think so. All they have to do is trade back
This
like
is
2
crazy,
spots,
bro.
and they can still get
If they
Marv.
don't-
Plus, they get like 2 first-round draft picks.
If you
Plus,
whoever drafts Caleb Williams in 4 years, he's gonna ask for $75 million a year.
yeah,
Oh, 100%.
He's gonna ask for 70 a year.
yeah. He is the most unhumble person I've ever met or seen in my entire life, and he's a cancer in the locker room. Doesn't want to talk to the
That's what I
media.
heard.
Doesn't want to talk to the media, and I don't understand why you're trading Fields, your franchise quarterback, who you traded up for a guy.
Well, he didn't trade up for. It wasn't Poles, right?
I don't
No.
think so. I don't
It's
think-
not Poles. It wasn't Poles' pick.
Why would you trade Fields though?
Cause like maybe Poles is thinking like, I need my guy.
You had your guy,
No, it's not his guy.
so ruin your entire
Might not
franchise.
be his guy.
Good. You know what? Good. They deserve to. I hope the Chicago Bears are
If they
awful.
If they blow this, oh my god.
If they're not good next year, if they're not good, they don't deserve to ever be good again. That's just my opinion, and that's a fact too. That's
They
a
have, I
fact.
think they have the third most or second most cap
Yeah.
in NFL right now.
They have like $90 million in
How
cap.
are
The
you not
first,
gonna be good?
Hold on.
How?
The first
And ninth.
and the 9th pick.
If they're gonna bring big splashes in free agency again to the additional ones they had the year before, how are you gonna be bad? If they are bad,
I
That
hope
is-
I am praying
really,
on
really
their downfall. On their downfall. Praying on their downfall.
We always manage to beat them though.
yeah.
Every year. Because if they don't, oh my God, I can't even talk about it anymore.
Number 12, Antonio Winfield.
He's not going
I stay.
anywhere.
He's getting tagged. He's staying.
He's getting
We
tagged.
already said Legarius. Sneed, I think, staying. McKinney, we all said that.
McKinney's gonna stay.
No.
I think he's
No.
gonna stay.
He's staying.
We're burning the franchise.
Did you not see what he said? Apparently, a report came if Wink Martindale returned as a defense coordinator, he would have left. And now that he's not the defense coordinator, I think he's coming back.
So
Audio.
okay,
I
hold
think
on.
We are a new team.
We're making a new segment on the fly right
I've got
now.
a sick feeling Saquon's gone.
New segment on the fly.
Oh,
New
here we
New
go.
segment on the fly.
Let's say this idea.
Your ideal offseason for the Giants right now. Either one of you go.
Like unrealistic or realistic?
Realistic. I'm going realistic.
Do unrealistic and realistic.
Realistic. I'm doing.
Actually, you know what? No. Do realistic. 'Cause
I'm doing
unrealistic.
Unrealistic. Mike
Unreal-
Evans, Pittman.
Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors.
All right. Realistic.
Jaden
Realistic.
Realistic.
All right, you go first.
Realistic. I'm gonna go with free agency first. They sign
Well, no. Talk about. Do the cuts and restructuring first.
restructuring.
Then do
They gotta-
re-signs and then do free agency
Okay,
and then do
look.
draft.
Restructuring. I think they're gonna restructure Dexter Lawrence and Andrew Thomas, or at least one of them.
But if
Cutting- No. Releasing. If you let me finish. Releasing. They're already releasing Mark Lewinsky.
you're just releasing either Dexter Lawrence or Andrew.
No, I said either
Restructure.
restructure one of them. At least.
At least. Yeah.
At
At
least one of them. I think at least one of them. They're gonna restructure one of them. They're already releasing Mark Lewinsky. Like you said in previous episodes,
Jihad
maybe
Ward.
Jihad Ward's a free agent, so he's gone.
See ya.
They
But the only
they
thing that I-
should cut Matt Breida.
But
That's
the
my
only
opinion.
thing that
They
I
should cut Matt.
and Darnay Holmes.
Darnay Holmes,
The only
too.
thing that I have against what you're saying right now
Okay.
is that why would Andrew Thomas or Dexter Lawrence want to
If
restructure?
they want to win, that's it. They want to win.
Why would you
That's
want
it.
to restructure?
They want to win. They want to
One that
win.
they should restructure is Daniel Jones. Restructure
They're
his
not going to do that.
contract.
Okay, let me finish. Let me finish because Daniel Jones can't be. They're not going to restructure because he's going to be. There's an opt out for.
He's
the
gonna be
season
gone
after.
next. He's not on the team next year.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I guess
So,
so.
Look at me.
I guess so.
All right, let me finish.
He's gonna take
Now,
his
free
bag and
agency.
dip.
Free agency. I think that realistically, Saquon's probably going to go. We re-sign McKinney.
Resign or tag?
Resign. We're going to tag him and re-sign him. That's my opinion.
Tag him first and then resign.
Yeah, so you can't negotiate.
So then what is the signing gonna be?
Give him like
4 years. 4 years, 60 mil maybe. Not even. Maybe
no.
4
I
years.
was thinking like
58
4 years,
58. 4
like
years.
50.
Not 50.
No, that's too much.
4 years, 55. I think that's where he would.
45.
Yeah, I was thinking like
Really?
lower than that.
4
Like,
45.
yeah, I was thinking like 4 for 44 actually.
I would tag
4 years.
McKinney sign Saquon.
4 years, 48.
That's my ideal.
4 years, 48 mil. I think
Can't
that's
let
what he would
Saquon
take.
walk.
Okay, then move over to free agency.
Free
do you
agency?
See, who do you
I
see
see-
as signing?
Signing, I see offensive linemen. Like
Which
they're-
one?
I saw they were connected to. It was Jonah
Jonah Jackson
Jackson
or Robert Hunt.
or Robert Hunt there too. Then I think they're going to sign an edge rusher, and I think it's going to be Brian Burns or Daniil Hunter.
If we get hold on, just pause
No
right
way we
there.
have enough money for Brian Burns. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, probably. But I'm just
This
saying.
is the last time I'm saying this.
But it,
If we get Bryce Huff,
he had a good
Huff,
season. He had a good season.
Wow.
He had a good season.
What do you have against Bryce Huff?
you're signing Bryce Huff over Saquon.
Oh well, yeah, that happens. Yeah.
You're going to get a 3-year, 35, and you're going to give that to him over Saquon.
How are they projected the same?
Okay. But I'm just saying.
All right, let's go to the draft. Who do we all want? Wait, who do you want?
A draft, I think it's Malik Neighbors.
Realistic or unrealistic?
Realistic. Who would you want?
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
It's
Easy.
unanimous.
It's unanimous.
It's unanimous.
He is the best
And I also
player
think that
available at
what
6.
the next 2 and 3 are also unanimous. Joe Alder or Dunze. I know you guys like Daniels.
But I'm saying
But-
if Daniels is not there, I want Malik
Those
Neighbors
four.
or Joe Alt.
Those
That
four.
was one of those.
Those
two.
4.
But we're not doing that.
Those
We're
four.
drafting quarterback.
Those 4.
I don't think in the first. I don't think we're drafting quarterback.
Daniels isn't falling,
I think-
guys. I hate to break it to you, but Daniels is not going to fall.
I think
He
we're
might go
drafting.
2.
I
He might
think-
go 2.
he could easily go 2.
I think-
easily go 2.
I think we're
He
drafting
could
a
easily
quarterback in
go
the second
2.
I
round.
hope not.
I think we're drafting a quarterback in the second round. I think that's what's happening.
I don't know, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy off season.
Because this is what I want to happen. That's what I want to happen.
There we go.
So you re-sign McKinney. Actually, you know what? You tag McKinney for this year. You worry about his contract next year. You give him the 1 year, $20 million. He's making more money than he would.
60.3 mil. That's what it is.
That's more than his actual contract is going to be. That's what he's projected. He's projected less. So you tag McKinney. you let Saquon walk. He doesn't want to be on this team. It's
Yes, he
clearly
does.
obvious. And re-sign
Yes,
the damn
he does.
contract. You got offered a 4-year, $50 million contract next
He
year.
says it everywhere. He wants to be a Giant for life
Then why are you talking to TJ Stroud already?
because he wants
Already.
the money too.
He clearly
He's doing what the Giants did to him last year in signing James Robinson to threat him. Signing him a threat. Like, we don't need you.
I think he's done.
I think he's going.
I think-
I feel like this is
Just
like
listen.
50-50 for me.
Listen. We just spoke about it for 30 minutes. Why Saquon leaving would be the biggest problem with this franchise history, and I'm saying I think he's going to leave. So
I do.
I don't agree with it.
I don't know.
I don't agree with it, but this is what I think is going to happen. Next, if you let Saquon walk, you have to sign somebody instead of him. You have to make a big play. And there's one of my favorite receivers in the league.
He's not leaving.
He is a little bit expensive.
He's not
Pittman?
leaving.
Pittman.
He's not leaving.
I think he could. Because
I would like
why.
Pittman. I would like
I'll
Pittman.
tell you why. One, he doesn't want to get tagged, and they're trying to tag him. I don't know.
He
I
can't-
don't
he
know.
doesn't have authority. To
I
say,
don't
"You
know
can't
if.
tag me. or
Yes, he
something."
does. He
Really?
can just sit out.
Well, yeah, but obviously
It's the same thing. It's the same.
But then we can't.
You guys know what happened? You guys know what happened to John Elway? John Elway got drafted and just decided not to play.
Almost similar to Eli Manning.
Almost similar to Eli Manning, but instead he got traded. They can just decide not to play. So you're gonna pay. You're gonna lose money to a guy who's not even playing. At that point, just let him leave, right? You have to make a big splash because I think that what's gonna happen is
He's not leaving.
listen. If Saquon goes, you get Pittman, but then you have to sign another. You have to draft somebody on the offense. Probably Daniels. Probably Daniels. Done. And then you just draft somebody in like the second or third. That's
For
running
running
back.
back.
For running
I
back.
really like Daniels a lot.
I like.
This is completely just turned into about the Giants, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't care.
It's a good discussion.
I don't care. I love it because I'm just so pissed off right now about what's gonna happen.
There's so many questions this offseason with this team. So many. We just don't know what's gonna happen. It's like so many questions with this team. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, we don't know what they're gonna do. There's been nothing out, like he said.
What I'm
There's been
scared
nothing.
about is we go into like what the Knicks or the Jets have been through. That's what I'm scared about.
No.
That's what I'm scared. That's what I'm scared about.
Or what we've been through.
But we at least made the playoffs. At least won a game, and we at least won
Before
and
that.
we've at least won 2 Super Bowls within our lifetime.
Yeah.
At least that.
Yeah, but like.
But we
We
were
were
really
born. We were all born one year when it happened.
correct. But the Jets
In
have
2007, I was sleeping upstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
correct. But at least in the last 20 years, we've been to the playoffs multiple times, and we've got to witness a couple good seasons. 2016,
A lot of bad.
a lot of bad seasons. But at least
2016,
we've had
obviously 2022.
2022. But I think this year we either go up
Oh, we go down.
or we go way down.
No, that's
way
not
down.
right.
What do you mean there's no
It's
way?
hard.
If Saquon's gone,
It depends. Hold on. And honestly, the season might depend on who we play week 1, week 2.
Because it could kill our
That
confidence.
dictates the season.
I think
Tennessee.
Week
We can
one,
always go back to that. Imagine if we lost that game.
it would have changed the whole series. If we score points on that drive in Dallas, I think the season is completely different.
We didn't-
Completely different. If we get a field goal,
It can't
you
say
guys
that.
get a
realize
field goal, we
you guys
can't.
realize
We can't do this
did
to
we,
ourselves.
did we win 6 games last year? 6?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to remember.
The Jets should be 7. Buffalo should be 8.
Bro, we can't do this to ourselves.
Listen to me. Buffalo should be 8. And I know I'm missing one. What game am I missing that was really close? We lost.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
It's gotta be one more. I'm
Maybe
blanking.
Philly.
No.
We lost. Oh yeah, Philly and Philly.
Oh, Phil.
That's 9.
We easily could have won that.
We're a playoff team right there. That which is a joke.
With who?
We're a playoff team.
With who?
We're a playoff team.
Danny DeVito?
But the problem is,
Give me him back!
We should have won the Raiders game. We should have won the
Wait, why
Raiders
do we
game.
get Danny?
and then Jones got injured, and that was
We should
DeVito's.
have won the Raiders.
That was
game.
DeVito's like for. Oh yeah, it was Jets.
Why
Yeah,
don't we bring back Tommy DeVito? That's always an option.
he's kind of 3-year contract.
Oh,
He's
Giant
here for 2
Rams.
years.
Rams.
2 more
We
years.
went to that game. Rams.
Oh right, the Rams.
Rams,
Rams.
26-25.
What's the maximum amount of money you would pay Tommy DeVito on a 3-year contract?
It's a 3-year, $1.9 million contract total. Total. It's not even making $1 million a year.
Right now?
But he's making you know how much
No.
he's making. You know how much he's making
He's
off
not on
of
the team.
Yes, he is.
He is?
Tommy
Yeah.
DeVito.
He signed?
I love that
Yeah.
guy.
Before the year started, we signed to a 3-year contract. I don't know why.
I didn't know that till like a couple of months ago,
That's
but
good. That's good. That's good to feel.
you know what? I
Just
love
in case
Tommy
something goes
DeVito.
really bad, we always
You know
have
what?
DeVito.
And as much as how bad this season was, those 3 weeks with Tommy DeVito, as much as it set us back,
Crazy.
And you know
it set us. It was enjoyable. You know it was
And you
enjoyable.
know why? And you know why that means we're driving a quarterback? Our team had a new identity. Even when Saquon was playing. Whole new identity.
I hate this so much.
That's why we're drafting a quarterback.
This just gives me like depression. Just
It doesn't
depression.
depress.
No, it does depress
If
me.
you're not a football
It does.
fan-
Because I don't know what's gonna happen, and it can either go one of two ways. And the
Way
only
down
reason
or
why
way up.
I'm depressed with this situation is one, it's New York. We always make the wrong decision, and two are the Giants. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. The Mets. I'm looking at the Mets poster right there.
All right, bro.
Talk about them.
We don't want to talk.
Or the Yankees haven't done anything within the last 20 years.
I don't even want to get into baseball.
This is a time for a different discussion. I'll just say this: if you're not an NFL fan and you look at the draft, and you're probably saying, it's not that hard to draft someone good. You know, there's so much that goes into drafting someone. So much.
Combine,
Personality.
scouting reports, the way they act, like the personality,
Trading.
they're in the locker room around their teammates, how they
Money.
act, how they react to their coaches.
Look, we're talking like we know what the hell we're saying because these general managers are thinking of things that we're not thinking about because it's their jobs too.
Look.
But when it's like a clear, obvious situation that, you know, it's the right move to make, but you're hesitant, like, this is how I live my life. Like, you only live once. Like, you can't be scared to do something. Why are you playing scared, Joe? There's no need to play scared when you know you're not going anywhere. You already won a playoff game.
What I want to say,
You won a playoff game.
what I want to say, I'm gonna trust Joe Shane Dave.
I can't, though.
I'm gonna trust
Can
them.
I ask you one question?
I'm gonna trust
Why
them.
can't I
That's
trust
all
them?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna trust
This
them.
is the question of the episode I'm about to ask. Question of the episode.
I can't trust them.
And then we'll leave it at this.
I can't.
Is Brian Dable's job on the line next season?
I think so. I think it is. It might
Here's
be on the
my
line.
here's my thought.
I think it might
Here's
be.
my thought. I think
He's homegrown.
here's my thought. This is my thought, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I think Joe Shane and Brian Dable are a package. I think they're a package. So if one goes, they both go.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I can
That's
see.
the problem.
I can see that. But I think that
And so does Coughlin.
I can see Brian Dable's job being on the line. But I think that if we say we are bad this year and we're not going into the season, everyone knows we're going to be bad. I think that they might give him an extra year just to see.
Look, we don't know the
Just
guy.
say-
We don't know the guy. But what I've heard is that he's extremely aggressive. Obviously, a reason why Wink left, and it could
By
turn
aggressive,
into-
you mean passionate?
No, I mean like aggressive,
Okay,
like not even
look,
not even
We don't know.
Look.
No. There was a report that came
Wait,
out.
wait. This is a prime
You saw,
example.
I sent you the
But
report.
here's a prime example. People get aggressive when
They care.
when they care about
Right.
the game. For example, Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl.
True.
That is it.
True.
You
true.
the camera cut to
If you
him.
can't handle that, you're not meant to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
True. But what I was gonna say,
But Andy Reid
what I was gonna
changed it up,
say
and they won
is
the Super
that I think that
I think
look,
just
I
Brian
don't know
Dable is
the
just very.
situation. I don't know
I
the
think Brian
situation.
Dable is very passionate. I think he's just very passionate.
The
That's what it
only
is.
make the team
The
better.
only situation if Brian Dable's job is on the line next season is if we draft a quarterback
and lose a division and lose the division.
If we draft a quarterback and he just doesn't develop,
That would be on him.
that'd be bad.
That's fully on him because even Neighbors said it. Neighbors said. Well, it was
Neighbors
either
said he loved Dable.
Was it Neighbors or Daniels? I think
Neighbors.
it was
Neighbors and Daniels.
I know,
It was
but
both.
I don't think Neighbors said what I was about to say. I think Daniels said that he's one of the best offensive-minded coaches in the league.
Who?
Daniels said that
About
About
Dable.
who?
about Brian Dable.
Oh.
So if he cannot develop a quarterback,
That's what
coming from Jaden Daniels,
I have faith in Dable.
I think they.
So do I.
Look,
But you asked.
I trust them right now. That's all I have to put it at. I
Shane?
trust them.
But
Dave.
I trust
don't,
him. I trust him.
I don't trust Joe. I don't trust Joe. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Go out and make a splash. Don't resign Saquon. Don't resign McKinney. No Giants fan likes you. No Giants fan.
They need to bring one of them. They need to bring one of them.
You're
back.
taking this all for granted because at least we don't still have Kenny Galladay.
Yeah,
that was
that's
the worst thing of all time.
Bring one. If they don't
Bring at least one of those.
bring at
guys
least
back.
one of those guys back.
The fan base is gonna riot. It's gonna go crazy.
All right,
Yeah.
let's wrap it.
That's why this guy. That's why Joe's under so much pressure because he's got to make the right decision for the team and the right decision for the future. But the way that this is going right now is none of them going to come back. They're too focused on the draft, which they haven't proved them. They have not proved themselves to be capable of a good enough draft class to get difference makers. Banks is not a difference maker right now. Thibodeau is not a difference maker right now. He gets 3 sacks he gets 1 sack every 4 weeks. Okay, no one we've drafted under Joe Shane is a difference maker. That's the problem, is what I'm trying to say. So
That concludes Season 2, Episode 6 of the Game Plan Pod. I'm Peter.
I'm Vincent.
and I'm Henry.
Check out our TikTok. See you next time.